sorry, I'm just washing my hair, if you can see me. I'll come here. Right. The UK government has proposed that primary schools reopen on the 1st of June 2020. Proposed. So it's not set in stone it's going to happen, it probably will. But schools haven't shut anyway for vulnerable children and the children of key workers during this whole sorry business lockdown anyway. But a lot of, I mean, if you're new here, I'm home educate anyway, I homeschool anyway. But a lot of the local parents have been receiving emails off this local primary school saying what's going to happen with the proposed opening of the school on June the 1st. And I just wanted to address it. I'm not going to read the entire email because I'm filming on my husband's phone and it's on the phone. And also, I don't want to compromise the mother who sent me the email. So, if your child is going back to school or the school is reopening or you're unsure whether to send them back or whatever, just keep looking at the guidelines because they keep changing and your school's email may differ to this. I'm just saying what this one said as a rough outline. This email was 2 sides long, 2 pages long. If it was printed, it'd be 2 sides long. And from the tone of the letter, I don't think the school are happy about this, and I don't think the teachers' unions are happy about this. So you can't blame the schools or the teachers' union. It's from higher orders. They basically say that the government has said there is no need for PPE for the teachers. But the school is not going to open unless there is PPE for the teachers, because obviously they're going to be getting near the children. Children sometimes spontaneously hug teachers, cough on teachers, sneeze on teachers, you know, which is understandable. However, if your child is little, because it's only little kids going back to school, isn't it? The secondary school kids, they're telling them that they can wait till September. And make no bones about this, this is about money. Secondary school children at a certain age can be left on their own at home. Primary school children can't. So primary school children are the first to go back to school to free mum and dad up to go back to work. It's about money. Let's not make no bones about that. But like my mum said, secondary school kids, especially the more rebellious ones, 15, 16, are they going to stay at home while their mum and dad are at work, or are they going to go and roam the streets with their friends? But that's another totally different thing. So if you're a little child going back to school, your teacher in a big face mask and gloves might be quite frightening. That's all I'm going to say. But then again, I can see the teacher's point of view. They're going to get coughed on, sneezed on. They've got to protect themselves as well. Little children might not get really ill from coronavirus, but they might. I've seen lots and lots of videos about schools reopening in different countries where the kids are in the desk like that and they're not allowed the canteen, they're not allowed the library, they're not allowed the playground. They've got to stay at the desk 2 meters apart from everybody else, no interaction. But this email for this English school says that the 2 metre rule, the government has said the 2 metre rule does not apply to these primary school children. However, these primary school children will be kept in groups of 15, and the group of 15 can mix, but no 2 groups can mix together. So in theory, they'll be in their group of 15, and they're not allowed to. But it also said, because this woman on my Facebook was worried that she'd have to send her kid back to school because she'd get fined. But it says on this letter, you will not be fined for your child not going back to school. Hang on, Pinky wants me. You will not be fined if your child doesn't go back to school. And they will continue to send resources. I'm in here, Pinky. They will continue to send resources so you can do home learning at home. And that makes sense to me, because in all honesty, they don't want your kids back to school. They don't want all of them back. She's laughing. Can you imagine if every single child in the United Kingdom went back to school? They wouldn't be able to do these 2 metre distances, these safety procedures. They wouldn't be able to do it. They don't want them all back. The teachers and the schools certainly don't. This is the government's loopy idea. So, if you don't want to send them back, you don't have to. They're not going to fine you. There's not going to be any repercussions. So, if you want to homeschool permanently, on a permanent basis, the general thing is that you have to deregister them from school. But if you are not sure if that's what you want, and you think, just 1 minute, sweetheart. All right, darling. And if you're thinking, you know, oh, I don't know if I really want this, or if it's just a reaction to the coronavirus, I'm not sure. You don't have to deregister them, because the school's not expecting you to send them back anyway. So only deregister them if you're absolutely sure you want to homeschool, or wait till after all this is over when they want you to bring them back and then deregister them. Because I don't think they're bothered at the moment, and they've got enough on. So if my child, if it were my kids, and I know it's easy for me to say homeschool anyway, but if it were my kids, they wouldn't be going back, not until I felt it was safe. Especially now they've said they're not going to fine you and stuff. But if you're in a position where you have to send them back, I think the classes are going to be so minute, because nobody wants to send them back. I think the classes are going to be so minute that hopefully it'll be as safe as they can make it. That's all I wanted to say. Just because there seems to be so much, people don't know what's, you know, they're looking at videos from other countries, they don't know what's going on. People are messaging me saying, do I register them? Do I not register them? I think I'm going to fine. Am I not going to go fine? I'm rushing now because my daughter's in the room, so obviously my time is up. So that's what that email said from this primary school in England, and that's the situation around here. But I feel very blessed that we are already homeschooling, and I haven't got to worry about this. But I know for a lot of parents out there, it's a worry. If you don't want to send them back, don't. We're in the middle of a pandemic, okay? It's going to be fine. You just do what you feel is best either way.